what's the first 3 things that you do when you wake up? If touching your phone, getting on your phone and going on social media is one of the 3 things that you do when you wake up, you're being controlled. If you really think about it, everyday choices is not really choices, right? If I could, a quote by, I think, Frederick Douglass, I believe. I don't know the whole quote, but I'm gonna summarize it. I believe he said the best way to control a person is to control their thoughts, get what they're thinking, right? I'm sorry, I'm being controlled. Look what I'm recording on a phone. Every day I get up, edit videos, post, all that is controlled. So what I'm really saying is, at simple terms, or the most simplest terms, is that we are being, like, not controlled, but we are being fed things that believe that we are free. So just like this, right? If you was like, say you go to the store, you like, oh, I want a quick snack, or I'm hungry, right? You don't go to the store. Like, if you don't have a specific thing in mind, or even sometimes where you have specific things in mind, you will be like, hold on, let me go do that, and let me go grab that, right? The thing about that is, why when we go to the store, we really just be sitting out though. Like, we really just be looking. You go to the store and you be like, I see this, and I see this. But now, once you gonna be like, oh, let me just grab this. That clearly shows that most things that we want, do, eat, are just stuff that we see or we think good. We don't have choices. Like, when was the last time you could make a choice without being told that was the wrong choice? When was the last time you did that? You literally have to do that by yourself. You literally have to isolate yourself to be as free as you can. But again, with this thing that we believe is choice, I believe choice is a real thing, but since we gave it a word, it's no longer a thing. Because, like, imagine service. A service is just helping a person or just doing something, right? So take the service away. What are you doing?
Nothing.
You're either still helping someone or not doing it. It's not labeled, but when you give it to a business perspective, it goes, oh, that's a service business. That's a this, and this. But, like, do you understand, like, partially of where I'm getting at? Look good, don't know. But do you understand partially of where I'm getting at? Where it's like I believe we don't have choices. I believe everything about our life is more pre-recorded. Because one thing that don't make sense to me, right, is if you believe in God's supposed to say that he has a book for everybody, or he has a plan for everybody. Why aren't majority of us, or 100% of us, faithful? Like, really think about that. Like, if we go to my creator, if God is my creator, God created me, and he created me knowing everything that I'm going to do to the point of seconds, milliseconds. Like, he knows everything, right? He knew I was going to record this video. He knows you're going to watch the video. He knows what you're going to do. He knows all that, right? If he knows that, don't that mean that in his terms, we don't have freedom? But in our terms, since we never fully met God, or since we living God, that means that we are the freedom, but there's a higher thing that is saying, like, we are not free. Don't that go into less choices? Am I not?
Hold on, pause for a minute.
So let me get this right. You believe that we are free because we believe we are free, but every decision that we made was already predetermined, and that shows that we are not free? Okay, I get that. Like, even to that, if there's studies that I heard that's like a good amount of us is more facts-based, logic-based, and the other versions of us are faithful-based. Don't, like, this is probably gonna be one of my shortest videos.
Yeah.
Basically, I believe there's no choice. I believe that in the future, what they're going to create is limitless, not limitless choices, but limited choices. They just don't put lists on it. I promise. I believe that. But this video most likely is going to be, there's no such thing as a choice, because I believe that.